Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn how to draw 3D shapes on an isometric paper and how also to draw the planes of symmetry. We're going to start with a simple shape like the cuboid over here. We're going to just need to copy it and learn how to draw it on an isometric paper. First thing that you need to do is to determine a specific point that you need to start from. So I'm going to start with the top view here with the top face, which is that rectangle here. I'm gonna start from this vertex. So here, let's start. You can start from any point. So here, I'm gonna start from here. One, two, three, four. Why did you choose four? I chose four here because it's the same exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. Then I have here I moved forward. If you noticed, the isometric paper is divided into many directions. We got here up, right, diagonally, I mean, but going up, right. And there is also down, right. There is also that direction, which is up, but left. And here, down, left. There is also another direction, which is up straight or down straight. These are the different directions on an isometric paper. So let's continue drawing. I finished here these 4 points upright. Then from here, I need to move two up left. So I'm going to start from here or continue from here actually. One, two. Then you will find that you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also down left. Then you connect these 2 points together. All right. Then after that, you're gonna find that I need to go down 1, 2, 3. So from here, you're gonna need to go 1, 2, 3. You'll find also from this point, it's also three down straight, not diagonal. 1, 2, 3 over here. Then you're gonna find that also here, you need to go 1, 2, 3 over here. After that, you just connect them and you connect this one. And that's it. Now I copied this cuboid on my isometric paper. How can I now draw the planes of symmetry? You definitely know about the lines of symmetry. Lines of symmetry are just lines that you can draw in the middle or in on a specific part of a shape. And if you fold that shape over this line of symmetry, they both parts will match up exactly. But that's with 2D shapes. With 3D shapes, we don't call it a line of symmetry. We call it a plane of symmetry. So here, let's start drawing the planes of symmetry. But before starting to draw the planes of symmetry, I'm going to teach you a trick that will work with most of the shapes, not actually all the shapes, but most of the shapes that we're going to work on today. This will help you a lot with it. So in this case here, the cuboid that we have over here, you're going to find that I have here three identical, three pairs of identical parallel faces. What do you mean, mister? If you notice here, I have this shape or this face, which is a rectangle, and there is another one over there that we cannot see on the screen. We cannot see, and they are actually parallel and identical. I got also another pair. This pair here, they are also the front and the back. They are parallel, identical faces. And I got also the top and the bottom. They are parallel, identical faces. So let's get back on track here and start drawing the planes of symmetry. I'm going to start with the side. So for the side here, I have this side and the other one over there. I want a plane of symmetry for them. If you noticed, I have this point on the side and I have that point over there on the other side. They are actually going in the same direction exactly where they are parallel or they are the beginning of a parallel line. I'm going to start from the midpoint between them. The midpoint between these two is actually this one over here. I'm going to draw my plane of symmetry starting from that point that we've just agreed on. Let's start. I need to turn this just first into red. I'm going to start from here as we agreed, and I will copy the phase that I have here. So here I have this line going upright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to start from my midpoint, 1 second, not accurately done, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from here, I need to go down 1, 2, 3. So from here, I need to go down 1, 2, 3. After that, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no problem. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, then stop here. After that, I need to go up. How many? 1, 2, 3. Then I need to go up. 1, 2, 3. At least in the beginning, you're gonna need to follow these steps. After that, you will get used to it and you will find yourself drawing it um, in a way that is fast and fluently. All right, so here, if you noticed here, I have also the top and the bottom, and I have also the front and the back. So let's start with the front and the back here, or continue with the front and the back. I'm gonna choose here black, black, or let's make it green. So we agreed we have here the front and the back. So the front and the back, they have 2 points. You see them? I go over here at this point and this point. What are we going to do? I'm going to actually find the midpoint between them and I start from it. So the midpoint is here. Let's start from it. 1, 2. Now I drew the top part here. 1, 2. All right. Then it went down 1, 2, 3. So let's start. 1, 2. Second. 1, 2, 3. After that, we got diagonally or up left 1, 2. Then I'm going to need to do it from here. 1, 2. After that, up straight 3. So you're going to find 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be the second plane of symmetry. For the second pair of parallel identical faces. The third one is what? Between the top and the bottom. The top and the bottom. So let me just choose here the pen. If you notice, we're going to find here this point, and we got another point over here, a common here between the top and the bottom. I'm going to start from them. Where is the midpoint going to be? Exactly, Mister. The midpoint, it's definitely not this one, definitely not this one. So yes, it is. I'm going to start from here, from right in the middle. Oh, so I can start even if it's not going to be on the points? Yes, you can. All right, so let's do this. Focus, not to get lost in the middle. So here, I'm going to change the color first. Let's make it orange. Let's do this. From the middle over here, I'm going to start and draw it this way. 1, 2. It is not actually from the midpoint. Just try your best to make it as accurate as you can. All right, over here. All right, then I got from here, I need to move 1. We agreed we're doing it the bottom. So the bottom or the top, but I'm going to choose the top because the top is visible to me. I can see it all. So I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Here I finish this side. Not that accurate. That's it. All right. From there, I need to continue where, all right, 1, 2, up left. So let's continue. 1, then I need 2, up, left. I'm going to stop over here. All right, then after that, I connect these two. With a ruler and a pencil, you start connecting them. Now I drew three planes of symmetry. If you noticed over here, I got the red one, which is vertical. I got the green one, which is also vertical. And I got the orange one, which is horizontal. So to describe the planes of symmetry of this shape, I'm going to describe it exactly this way. Second, let me just write it here. This is how I will describe it. This shape, the 3D shape, has two vertical planes of symmetry and one horizontal plane of symmetry. This is how you describe the planes of symmetry of any 3D shape. Okay, let's continue. With this next shapes over here, the coming shapes, if you need to copy them or draw them, you follow exactly the same steps to copy or draw the following 3D shapes. But we're going to start with drawing um, the planes of symmetry right away. So let me just choose here the color red, and then I start. This plane of symmetry, this 3D shape, how many pairs of identical parallel faces does it have? Let's see. Here, if you noticed, we got here this one. Oh, 1 second. I need to choose the pen. You will find here, I have this shape or this face, and there is one also the other side. They are parallel and identical. I got also what? Look at this, the square that is at the top, and there is one also that is at the bottom. So I got two pairs of parallel identical faces. Then I'm gonna need two planes of symmetry, one plane for each pair. So let's start. Here, I'm going to start with this one, the square and the square that is at the bottom. All right, 2 points that are coming over here. This one is the same as or a mirror actually, or kind of like a reflection of this one. The midpoint is gonna be here. So I'm gonna start from here. All right, from here, how many? I need one, two, down, right. So I need from here, one, two, down, right. Then after that, I have what? I have one, two, upright. So I'm going to continue from there. One, two, upright. Oh, Mr. It went out of the shape. That's what you think. Yes. Even if it did, continue. If you're following in the same directions and you're counting it right, then continue. It is going to be correct at the end. So here I drew one, two, upright. So then one up. No problem. One up. After that, oh, what are you doing, mister? You're just copying right now the shape. All right, so in order to copy this, I need to get what? I need to get the shape that is fully visible for me. So I'm copying actually the one that is at the top. We're copying the square, okay? We're copying the square that is at the top. I got lost in thought. Don't do like me. Don't get lost in thought like me, please. I was gonna copy the whole shape. All right, so again, here we started with this side, one, two, then one, two, upright, one, two, upright. I need to do what after that? One, two, up left. Then one, two, up left. Then you connected with the first point that you started from. And here is the square. This is the first plane of symmetry that I have for this shape. The first plane of symmetry. What about the other plane of symmetry? We agreed also the front side over here, this shape that looks like C letter, and the other side also they are making a pair of parallel identical faces. So I need one for them, but I'm gonna choose the color, let's say blue. All right, let's start. I'm gonna start with this point, and the identical or the reflection of it on the other side is this point here. You can also start. Someone might say, Mister, I'm gonna start from this point, and the reflection of it is over there. No problem at all. The midpoint of this and that point is actually from here. So I'm gonna start from here. How many? Mister? One, two. Don't make a mistake, please. Here, we're copying the face, this the whole face over here, okay? We're copying it. So one, two, down left, down right. So here is one, two, down right. After that, I need to do what? One, two, three, four. No problem. Go down. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna stop here. After that, after what we've done over here, one, two, down left. So one, two, down right. This is one, two down right, then one, two down right. After that, you need one up. So one up, then one up left, one up left, then one, two up, then I need one, two up, then one down right, one down right, then the last one is up here. Definitely, I'm sure that you feel kind of dizzy or something, but if you noticed over here, you're gonna find that it is making that C shape over here. I'm gonna use the pen in order to help you see it. Look at this. We started from here, then it went over there, then it went down. This direction, all of this. Then it went this direction over here, then went up, then here, then this direction, then here. This is the mirror line, the second mirror line. All right. For this shape here, and it is the last shape that we're going to have a look at, if you noticed, we have two parallel identical faces. So I have one pair of parallel identical faces. Then I need one mirror line or one plane of symmetry. So one plane of symmetry, let's draw it. If you noticed here, I have this point and that point over there. They are kind of like the reflection of each other. The midpoint is here. So I'm going to start with this one. I need to go one, two, down left. So one, two, down left. After that, I need to go one down, then two down left. One down, then two down left. After that, you went to two down, then one, two, three, four, up left, two down, then one, two, three, four, up left. Then you connect it with the point where you started from. Here you go. And this is the plane of symmetry for this shape. How can I describe it? It has one vertical plane of symmetry. What is next? After that, you're going to find that here there are some exceptions. Like what? Like, for example, you need to know a regular polygon. A regular polygon like what? Like a triangle. A triangle, an equilateral triangle. It has how many lines of symmetry as a 2D shape? Oh, okay. As a 2D shape, it has three lines of symmetry. So the triangular based pyramid has three planes of symmetry. Now we're talking about only pyramids, okay? All right, what about a square? The square as a 2D shape, it has four lines of symmetry. So a square base pyramid has four planes of symmetry. Same thing with the regular pentagon, five. Then pentagonal pyramid has five. Hexagon, a regular hexagon has six. So also a hexagonal base pyramid has six. Octagon has eight, not any octagon, a regular octagon, which means all the sides are equal. An octagonal base pyramid will have also eight planes of symmetry. Okay, that's the rule for pyramids. All right. What about an isosceles triangular based prism? So a prism like this, a triangular prism, as you see here, we have a triangular prism. And this triangular prism, if it is isosceles, an isosceles triangular base prism. All right, you're going to find that it has two. Here is one, here is the second. Two planes of symmetry. And for this triangular prism, but it's made of what? Equilateral triangle. Again, so this was isosceles. That's why it had two planes of symmetry. This one here is an equilateral triangle. It had one, two, three, four planes of symmetry. So an equilateral triangle in a prism, in a triangular prism, has four planes of symmetry. Two, three, four. All right, about a cylinder has actually infinite number of planes of symmetry. Just like the circle, because the circle also has infinite number of lines of symmetry, the cylinder has infinite number of planes of symmetry. Same thing exactly like the sphere. It also has infinite number of planes of symmetry. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you in another video.